Have you ever had that feeling? That magnetic pull towards someone, where every little interaction feels charged with unspoken meaning? You catch yourself replaying conversations, analyzing a smile, or wondering if that brief touch on the arm meant something more. It's a confusing, exhilarating, and sometimes frustrating place to be. The biggest question echoes in your mind: do they feel it too? What if I told you that people are almost always broadcasting their feelings, just not with words? There's a secret, unspoken language of attraction that most of us miss. These aren't the loud, obvious gestures from movies. They are subtle, unconscious clues hidden in plain sight. And once you learn to spot them, you'll be able to see the hidden currents of interest all around you. We're about to decode 12 of the most powerful, subtle signs that someone secretly likes you. Pay close attention, because some of these are so discreet, you've probably overlooked them a dozen times. Remember, this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It's a fun look at human psychology, not a substitute for professional advice or a guaranteed method for reading minds. Number 1. The glance and dart. This is the classic, telltale sign that often happens before a single word is spoken. You look up and catch them looking at you. But instead of holding your gaze, they immediately dart their eyes away, almost as if they've been caught doing something they shouldn't. The psychology here is a fascinating push and pull between interest and vulnerability. Their initial glance is pure, unconscious curiosity. They are drawn to you. The second they realize you've seen them, their self-conscious brain kicks in. They feel exposed, and the quick dart away is a mini fight or flight response. It's a sign that they're not just casually observing the room, they were specifically looking at you and getting caught made them feel a little flustered. So next time you're in a group setting, a coffee shop, or a meeting, and you feel eyes on you, look up. If they immediately look down at their phone or suddenly become fascinated with the wall, that's a powerful clue. Number 2. The proximity principle in action. Have you ever noticed that a certain person just always seems to end up near you? In a crowded room, they find a spot a few feet away. At a party, they somehow gravitate to the same conversation circle. In the office, they choose the coffee machine right after you do. This isn't always a coincidence. This is a psychological phenomenon known as the propinquity effect. In simple terms, it means that we are naturally more inclined to form bonds with people we are physically close to. When someone is attracted to you, their subconscious mind will try to close that physical distance. It's a low-risk way for them to be in your orbit and create more opportunities for interaction, without having to make a bold, direct move. Think about it, it feels natural, not forced. They aren't following you, they're just there. Pay attention to who consistently and subtly closes the gap between you. Number 3. Unconscious mirroring. This one is incredibly subtle and almost impossible to fake. Mirroring is when a person unconsciously copies your body language, gestures, or even your speech patterns. The psychology behind this is called the chameleon effect. It's our brain's ancient, hardwired way of building rapport and signaling, "I'm like you. I'm on your side. We connect." It happens completely outside of conscious thought. Imagine you're telling a story and you lean forward on your elbows. Watch if they do the same a few seconds later. If you cross your legs, do they cross theirs? If you take a sip of your drink, do they suddenly reach for their own? It's not about direct imitation. It's about synchrony. When someone's brain is focused on you and trying to connect, it will start to align their body with yours. It's one of the most genuine signs that they are deeply engaged and comfortable with you. Number 4. They ask deeper questions. Small talk is easy. Anyone can ask, "How was your weekend?" or "busy day." But when someone is genuinely interested in you, they'll try to move past the superficial. They'll ask questions that probe at who you really are. Instead of "What do you do?" they might ask, "What are you passionate about outside of work?" Instead of just accepting a simple answer, they'll ask why, or "What was that like?" This shift from factual questions to emotional or philosophical questions is a huge indicator of interest. Psychologically, it shows they aren't just trying to be polite, they are trying to build a genuine connection. They want to understand your values, your dreams, and what makes you tick. They are gathering information not to fill the silence, but to see if your inner world is as interesting as your outer world seems to be. Number 5. They remember the little things. Think about a time you casually mentioned a small detail in a conversation, that you were excited about a new book, that you had a pet hamster as a kid, or that your favorite coffee order is an oat milk latte. Weeks later, the person who likes you might say, "Hey, I saw that book you mentioned is on sale," or "Did you ever get that oat milk latte today?" When this happens, it feels amazing, and for good reason. Our brains are constantly filtering information. We automatically discard most of the trivial details we hear every day. When someone consistently remembers the small, insignificant things you said, it means their brain has flagged you as important. You're not just background noise. They are actively listening and storing information about you because, on a subconscious level, they see you as someone worth remembering. It's a powerful sign that you occupy a special place in their mind. Number 6. The shift to we talk. Pay close attention to pronouns. When you're talking about future events, even hypothetical ones, does this person use the word we? For example, you mention a new movie is coming out, and they reply, "Oh, we should totally see that," instead of "you should see that." Or you talk about a restaurant you want to try, and they say, "We could go there sometime." This is a subtle but profound psychological shift. By using we, they are unconsciously including you in their future plans. They are moving you from the individual category in their mind to the potential partner or team category. It's a low-stakes way for them to test the waters and imagine a shared future with you, even if it's just for a movie night. It signals that they don't just see you as a separate entity, but as someone they'd like to share experiences with. Number 7. Playful, gentle teasing. This isn't about being mean or making fun of you. This is about light, playful banter that creates a special, private dynamic between the two of you. They might gently poke fun at your obsession with a certain TV show or give you a funny nickname based on a story you told. The psychology here goes back to our childhood playground instincts. Playful teasing is a safe, indirect way to show focused attention. It says, "I notice you so much that I can pick up on these unique quirks, and I find them endearing." It creates an inside joke, a mini world that only the two of you share, which strengthens your bond and separates you from everyone else in the room. If the teasing is always followed by a warm smile and makes you feel seen rather than insecure, it's a huge sign of affection. Number 8. Their friends' behavior changes. This sign isn't about them, it's about their friends. You walk up to a group where the person is talking with their friends, and suddenly, the conversation stops. The friends might glance between you and the person who likes you, share a subtle smile, or get a little quiet and awkward. There's only one reason this happens: they know. Your secret admirer has almost certainly talked about you to their close friends. So when you appear, you're not just another person, you're the one they've been hearing about. Their friends might even try to play matchmaker, subtly trying to leave the two of you alone or bringing you up in conversation later. If their social circle suddenly treats you like a special guest, it's because in their friend's mind, you already are. Number 9. They lean in. When you're having a one-on-one conversation, watch their body. Do they lean in towards you? Even in a noisy place where it's practical to lean in to hear, there's a difference. Someone who likes you will lean in more than necessary. They will try to shrink the space between you. This is a powerful, primal sign of engagement. Leaning in non-verbally communicates, "I am focused on you and only you. What you are saying is important to me." It also signals a desire for more intimacy and connection. They are literally being drawn towards you. Conversely, if someone is leaning back, has their arms crossed, or is angled away from you, it's often a sign of disinterest or discomfort. The direction of their torso is a massive clue to where their attention truly lies. Number 10. They find excuses to initiate contact. This is especially true for texting or online messaging. They might send you a meme that relates to a conversation you had days ago. They might ask a trivial question they could have easily Googled. They might start a conversation with, "This made me think of you." The psychology is simple. The desire to talk to you is stronger than the need for a good reason. They are looking for any excuse, any small hook, to start an interaction. It shows that you're on their mind, and they're willing to take the small risk of reaching out. It's not about the content of the message, it's about the act of sending it. They are actively creating opportunities to connect, hoping that a small spark will ignite a longer conversation. Number 11. The direction of their feet. This is a classic body language tip that many people forget, but it's incredibly revealing. You can control your smile, you can control your hands, but most people have no idea what their feet are doing. The rule is simple: we point our feet in the direction we want to go. When you're in a group conversation, look down. If someone is standing with their body angled towards the group but their feet are pointed directly at you, it's a huge subconscious sign of interest. Their body is telling you where their attention is truly focused. Their brain is saying, "I'm engaged in this group conversation," but their feet are saying, "I'm really interested in this person right here." It's one of the most honest signals the body can give. Number 12. Subtle acts of protection. This doesn't mean they're jumping in front of a bus for you. It's much more subtle. It could be as simple as placing a hand on your back to guide you through a crowded room. Or if someone in a group lightly criticizes you or tells a joke at your expense, they might be the first one to say, "Hey, that's not cool," or to subtly change the subject to defend you. This behavior stems from a protective instinct. When we care about someone, we see them as part of our in-group, and we instinctively want to ensure their well-being and comfort. These small acts of chivalry or defense show that they are attuned to your emotional state and are willing to put themselves out there, even in a small way, to support you. It's a sign that they see you as someone to be cared for, not just another acquaintance. So there you have it. The secret language of attraction isn't about grand, romantic gestures. It's written in the small details, the quick glances, the shared jokes, the direction of a person's feet. It's a pattern, a collection of these subtle clues that build a convincing picture. The key is not to fixate on a single sign, but to look for a cluster of them. When you see 3, 4, or more of these signs consistently, you can be much more confident that what you're feeling might just be a two-way street. Understanding these signs doesn't just help in romance, it makes you a more perceptive and socially intelligent person all around. Now I want to turn it over to you. What's the most subtle or surprising sign you've ever noticed from someone who liked you, or maybe a sign you've caught yourself doing when you had a crush? Share your story in the comments below. Reading through them is like getting a masterclass in real-world human behavior, and everyone's experience helps us all get a little better at understanding each other.